Mud, motorcycles, Murrell. The Time Card Enduro showcased the finest motorbike off-road skill in the Falkland Islands. The one-day event, sponsored by Adrian and Lisa Lowe, runs annually every year. And whilst the results don't affect the seasonal scores, this year saw a well-attended competition with a variety of different riders.
We put on this event because it attracts a lot of different riders, the sort of riders that you wouldn't usually have come into a motocross. Some people find them too competitive, the motocross, so they come along to the Marvel Enduro, where it's a bit more of a fun event and they can ride with their partners and friends, and yeah, it's usually well attended, and each time we have a lot of new riders like we have today. This year we've got the best turnout we've ever had, well over 20 riders, I think probably going towards 26 riders, and hopefully we can just build on that. I print off enough time cards for like 40 riders, which is a bit ambitious, but you know, come along next year and get in contact, and like to see as many riders as possible each time.
Organised by the Falkland Islands Motorcycle Association and led by volunteers, each rider gets a time card, which has a range of checkpoints and times for those checkpoints. Competitors have to check in at each checkpoint within a given time. In addition, the competitors have 2 special tests, which is similar to motocross loop and is timed and recorded. The Enduro is a 3-lap event with 6 tests in total, with the quickest time winning the competition.
We're more than keen for anybody, if they've got a bike or want to borrow a bike, come and have a go. We try and, even in between our scheduled events now, we try and do like Jay and Sean have done here with the kids today. So we'll have between races, we'll let people on the track, well, we've got medical cover and stuff there, so they can have a go. Kids especially, the club owns 2 small motorcycles which we will rent out. They're pretty much peanuts, but so that they can have a go before committing, or if their bikes broke down. It's great because a lot of the traditional Falkland Islands motorcycle skill is riding across open country. We're good at that from knee-high to grasshopper. So it's really good for that, and it's like the enduro racing that's done in the UK and all over the world.
After the first time test, last year's runners-up Darren Robson began the day on the front foot, after edging a narrow lead by just 4 milliseconds ahead of Falkland's Enduro debutant Shane Blackley. Last year's third place rider Roger Silito began in 3rd and defending champion James Terrell in 4th. As the day continued into the 2nd and 3rd test, Robson continued to lead the pack ahead of his racing partner Terrell, who followed closely in 2nd, and Silito maintained in 3rd. Racing conditions were considered to be favourable, but by test 4 Silito had sustained a dislocated shoulder and was unable to compete, with Blackley filling in the void in 3rd. By test 5, as 7 riders eventually pulled out for a variety of different reasons, the 2 front runners, Robson and Terrell, continued to battle for the top position, whilst Blackley was being chased by 2018's runners-up Ryan Perry for 3rd. In the final test, Blackley led Perry by just 4 seconds, but with Perry managing to reduce the deficit slightly by 1 second, best newcomer Blackley cemented his position in 3rd with an overall time of 5 minutes and 31 seconds. In the race for first, Robson continued to dominate the day and was eventually crowned the winner for the first time with an overall time of 5 minutes and 15 seconds. With Terrell taking the runners-up position on 5 minutes and 25 seconds to conclude the 2020 Falkland Islands Time Card Enduro.
So thank you everyone for actually turning up and entering. Do spread the word, because I hope you agree that it's a great event to enter, and it's not massively competitive, so it's all about having fun. So thank you everyone for turning up today.